Hey guys, it's Prince Rich with Rich Technology Group, and I am also joined by my wonderful co-host, Sunita Allister, as well today. Sunita, how are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Hope you're feeling better now.
I'm feeling better, feeling much better. For those of you watching who don't know, I actually had some major surgery, I think, a month ago now, and I'm more or less
Mm.
back to normality. And we're also post-Christmas now, so how was your Christmas, Sunita?
It was wonderful.
Cool, cool. I'm glad. I got some well needed and well deserved time off before we hop into 2023. But speaking of Christmas, gifts come in great packages. And you know about this, Sunita, because we've been talking about this, I think, for like a couple of months, hoping that we'd get this. But you guys watching, you know we do a lot of Poly unboxings and reviews on the channel. But I have gotten an official invite to Tijuana, Mexico in February to actually do a film tour at Poly's actual production plant where all of this stuff is made. So I'm going to ask you what you think about this, Sunita, because I got a question for you. But for you guys, the viewers, this is a huge development for our channel, and I'm excited because it's a field trip. This isn't the first time we've done field trips on the YouTube channel for you guys to different places to show you certain things, but I think this will be the first time we've been to any type of like production or assembly plant to show you how things are made. So, Sunita, I want to ask you, what would you want to see? I know we both don't know what's at this production plant because this is going to be new for me. Like, I'm going to have a guide. I literally have like a tour guide, as they call it, that I have to follow around so that I stay within the confines of safety areas and areas that are actually permitted, not only for my own safety, but also for confidentiality, that allowed to record for the channel. But what would you want to see? I mean, just hit me. What would you want to see, or what would you want me to record when I go to this Poly production plant?
Prince, I already feel very excited. First of all, I would have loved to join you there.
That would
and
be fine if we could both go.
yeah,
That would be cool.
exactly. But we'll wait for the release of the video. And definitely, the best part about this is that finally, the products we are recommending people, we are going to be able to show them that how they are made and what kind of
Yeah,
standard the actual suppliers or maybe the providers they have. Like, we do not just recommend them just out of the air. I mean, they are something. They are doing
yeah,
some big stuff. And the things I would like you to record for us would be like how they actually make these headphones, and the part where you told me that they allow people to just do that stuff, and when they are unable to do it, so they realize that what kind of technical stuff this is. And yes, just around the building, that wherever you are allowed to roam around, so we'd just love to see that what kind of setup is there and how they actually work and how things are packed, or maybe just from the initial stages and how they are just prepared for the people.
that's what I'm wanting to see. Like, I want to see like all aspects of it. Like you said, I want to see how they're made, and I'm curious to see how this stuff starts off as raw materials. And then how it becomes like an actual headset or an actual IP phone. Now, I don't know that they're going to let me see all of that baked into the cake, but I have a feeling I'll get to see some of that. Like, because I was going to ask them point blank while I was there, and I actually have a meeting with my contacts next week to talk about the tour so that they know that I get the content that I want for our video that's permitted from Poly and HP. But I want to see with my own eyes, for you and for the viewers, you guys watching this, if I'm able, I want to see what it goes from just raw material out of the earth into an actual headset that's got software or an actual IP phone that functions. And I think that may be possible. So the cool thing is, Sunita, there's another guy with me that works with Poly. His name is Mike Monsive. He actually did a video with me, Poly's top 5 IP phones from 2022, but he's actually going to be going with me. So he and I are going to be able to see this as well for the first time as well. And he's been with Poly for a long time. I think like 12 years, 15 years maybe, but this will be his first time seeing how they actually make this stuff. So it's going to be cool for both of us to kind of experience this together. But one other thing I wanted to talk about as well, you already know from 2021 and 2022, we dealt with some serious back order issues with Poly, if you remember, where the phones they just didn't have the numbers in the phones, and people were having to look at other alternatives like Yealink and things like that to fill the void. But what I'll tell you is, and this is a little bit of inside information, our tour, I believe we're going to be able to show the viewers a first look at what the plant looks like after HP purchased Poly and dumped a ton of funding into their production process to increase production. The way that it was told to me was that some people from HP toured the plant and they basically asked Polly while they were at this plant that I'm going to, hey, we understand that you're having issues with back orders. What do you need financially and resource wise to be able to clear all your back orders and push production into just phenomenal levels? And the way that I was told this was Polly basically explained to HP corporate, this is what we need financially and resource raw materials wise to be able to not only fix the back orders, but go above and beyond our normal production. And I was told that HP was basically like, okay, triple that. And we'll give you 3 times the resources and funding what you need to do what you just showed us. So from what I understand, there's been some massive upgrades at this plant, and Polly's back orders as of right now are no more. So I'm excited to just see just what kind of fuel HP has put behind Polly's production since the acquisition of Polly. I don't know. What is your takes on that, and what closing statements do you have on this upcoming tour?
Well, I'll be looking forward to it. And the most important part for both of us is just to see that what is our audience's reaction after watching
Yeah.
these videos, because they would just get to know more about the product, but they'll get to know that how we are working so hard for them and how we are just actually bringing up the real stuff in front of their eyes. I
Yeah.
mean, not just, talking about stuff and all that. It's just something very real happening behind the scenes. Whatever we recommend, we always have your best interest in our mind.
Sunita hit the nail right on the head, you guys. Like, part of the reason we wanted to do this with Polly, because this was actually partly my idea that I brought to Polly, and I said, hey, it's one thing for us to go on this channel and talk about Polly this, Polly prices that, but it's like I really want my audience to see behind the scenes, to really see behind the product, behind just the pricing and the everyday commercials that you see, like really see the soul of Polly and like how these things are made and what type of, like, I guess we could say TLC, like tender loving care is put into actually making these products. And that's when we kind of came up with the idea of, well, what if we toured the actual plant? Could we get authorization on that? So we got authorization. To you guys, the viewers that are watching, tell us in the comments below. I want to know from you guys, what do you want me to view? Like, what would you want to see when I go to this plant? We've got time. We got almost a month and a half, about a month-ish by the time you guys probably see this video. What would you want me to record at the Polly plant that's permitted? What do you want to see so I can give you guys what you want? So anyways, as always, Sunita, thank you so much for being here and for your input.
Thanks for having me.
As always, of course. And you guys know who it is. This is Prince Rich and Sunita Allister, your go-to folks for the best deals on business phone and internet service in the United States at Rich Technology Group. We'll catch you guys again in the next video.